Good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well and having a great morning or afternoon, whatever time it is in your area. If you are returning, welcome back, and thank you so much for returning. And if you're new, welcome. Have a seat, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Holy Spirit, please protect me, my viewers, and our families from any evil energy, any entities in our dog, anything of the dog I ask that you destroy. Please protect us all from any hexes, curses, any spell work, any voodoo. I ask that you please block it from us. And please return to sender 2 billion times fold any negative comments. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So basically, if you're manifesting your soulmate, visualizing it coming towards you, okay, it's gonna help it come towards you quicker. Not just saying what you're saying, okay, but actually physically visualize it, all right, is what I'm getting. So make sure you're visualizing what you want to manifest here. If it's a soulmate, visualize your ending with a soulmate, okay, and it will come to you, is what I'm getting. Which normally when you do manifest people for a romantic encounter or soulmate, it would be in that kind of way, I would think anyway, isn't it? So yeah, you want to visualize it. And again, you're more attractive, okay, when you focus on yourself. When you're enjoying being with yourself, okay, being independent, being happy within yourself, enjoying life, not worrying about other people filling your cup, that's what's going to draw people towards you, as I've said in the past, okay? So focus on you, love being you, okay? And all your uniqueness. That's everyone's unique in their own way, and that's what makes you beautiful in your way, okay? And handsome. Can't forget the men, because that's a lot of men also. Yeah, so for a lot of you, you might have a love interest in mind already. Like I said, you're trying to manifest somebody in, or somebody here already has their eye on someone, okay? But you might be nervous, or they're nervous to come towards you. And Spirit is telling you, to make the effort. Go and, strike a conversation with someone that you're interested in. It's being this person that you're very attracted to, and they're attracted to you also, but somebody needs to make the effort here to break the shyness here, okay? Somebody has to get talking. So you might have to, if you're watching me, then you're the one who needs to be the bigger person here and kind of break that shyness and start speaking to this person and getting to know them, okay, slowly. because you're being guided to go and talk to this person, and get to know them, because this could be, it looks like this is your soulmate. This is your soulmate coming towards you, but you need to strike up a conversation with them. Okay, don't be shy. Just start slowly, so you know things don't get too heavy and too fast, and then people get scared and then become a runner. We don't want that. So make sure you're taking your time, okay? Don't rush anything. It's divinely guided, so you have all the time in the world. They're not going anywhere, okay? And yes, that makes a big difference when it's divinely timed. It's not going to go away from you unless the divine feels there's something wrong, okay? And it's usually for protection or something. Alright, let me see here. Yeah, so definitely a soulmate coming through here. Alright, you already know who your soulmate is. It's a very strong connection here for some of you. But, Spirit wants you to have fun. Don't just put all your focus and time and energy into the soulmate, but keep putting it into yourself, okay? People make a big mistake by focusing on their soulmate, focusing on, outside of themselves. That's not attractive. That's not what people are attracted to, okay? Unless there's some sort of issue with them, like narcissists are attracted to people who don't love themselves, okay? Because they want to control those ones. So make sure that you are focusing on yourself more than the soulmate, because the soulmate isn't going anywhere. Which for you will be for you, okay? But you need to keep your love and focus on you, okay? Don't be throwing it away on anything or anyone that's not worth your time, okay? And definitely don't put the soulmate on a pedestal, because it has to be a give and receive type of connection here, okay? So if it's only one-sided, where you're putting this person on a pedestal and they're not putting you on a pedestal in any kind of way, it's not going to be well. It's not going to start good. It's going to be a bad foundation, okay? So you just want to keep focusing on yourself, have a good time, live your life. Don't allow anybody to live it for you. Don't allow people to tell you how to live your life. This is your life, and you only have one in this life. So make the most of it, okay? Make the best of it. Don't allow people to step in and tell you how to live your life. Don't allow people to come in and give you their peace of mind and opinions, because they don't matter. What matters is that you're happy however you choose to live. It's nobody's business, not even your parents' business, how you choose to live your life. It is your life, okay? So you need to put your foot down for some of you, because I'm feeling people crossing boundaries here, see? Before I even flip the card, boundaries and hurt. I love it. Anyway, it's a confirmation. Yeah, so, people are crossing your boundaries. It's causing you to have heartache because you don't want to live their lifestyle or their way of living, and you don't have to. And if people want to threaten that they're not going to, be your friend anymore, or consider you as a family member anymore, or have a strong dislike with your, they have a strong dislike of your lifestyle or opinions, then they obviously don't belong in your energy, all right? And it's okay. It's okay to let them go. Don't be afraid of that. Not everybody is meant to be in your energy, in your life like that for long, okay? Not even your parents. Parents become karmic sometimes too. You're there to learn a lesson and move on from them. You know what I mean? Not everything is what it seems. Don't get it twisted. Don't sit there and be like, well, they're my parents and I have to, listen to everything they say and do what they say because they are my parents. It's out of respect. No, it's not out of respect. You need to respect yourself. Okay? Respecting yourself is not sacrificing for other people's beliefs and wants. Okay? You need to be happy how you want to be happy, not by what other people tell you and want you to be. Because you're not going to live a happy, fulfilled life that way. I promise you. Okay? A lot of people like to be controlling. A lot of narcissists are out there that don't even know that they're a narcissist, and they are. And they want to damage your life. And even jealousy gets in the way. You think people are there. Even your parents could be jealous of you because you have a better life than they do, because you have more choices than they did. And unfortunately, there are karmic parents out there, and I read it every day, who don't want their children to have, okay, the best life, a better life than they had. They don't want that. It's out of jealousy, and it's so awful, but it's a karmic. It's a karmic energy. It's a karmic way of living and thinking. It's also just not being educated enough, okay? Just like racism, it's uneducated people who are racist. I'm sorry. It is what it is, okay? They're just not, they're not educated enough, okay? It's like that, all that ignorancy and all that stuff with ignorance, and that's all from not being educated enough, all right? So it's the same thing. And you have people who here are, some of you might have like parents that are much older, come from a different time and place, okay, where it just doesn't fit into this world anymore. They couldn't even live, they don't even know how to live in this world, in this decade, the way and how open things are, okay? So don't allow people, not even your parents, to determine your happiness. Don't give them the key to your heart. Do not give them the key to your opportunities here, okay? These belong to you, nobody else, okay? Their job was to bring you out into this world, not to control you, okay? Just, and I'm not saying that has nothing to do with not loving them, because yes, love them if you want to love them, that also depends on how kind of relationship you have with your parents. But people who really love you will accept you for who you are. You shouldn't have to change or be somebody that you're not to please anybody, okay? You're beautiful in your own skin and with your own opinions, with your own perspective on things and your own choices, okay? And so I see here some people like avoiding conversation, and you're avoiding conversation with people because you don't want to deal with people that make you upset. You don't want to deal with people who lower your vibration here, that are putting you in a bad space. That you're being triggered because Spirit is showing you, and you're feeling that way and feeling triggered that way because people are crossing your boundaries. People are not allowing you to be happy, right? They don't want you to be happy. So Spirit is telling you need to let them go. Anyone who is making you feel, bad about yourself, making you feel you're not good enough, making you feel anything negative, you need to just pretty much leave them behind, okay? That's what you got to do. Just drop them. Doesn't mean you don't love them. It's just you need to love you, okay? And because they don't want to accept you and you loving yourself, then you need to just cut them off for now. It doesn't mean you stop loving them. You just can't have them in your life right now because they're not allowing you to feel your best, okay? You don't want people like that. And they're going to see a big change in you once you do this. Once you cut these people off, it's going to hit them hard, and they're going to realize, oh shit, I did this. This is my doing because I didn't accept this person into my life. People don't appreciate you until you love yourself enough, okay, to get rid of them. they're not going to see your value until you cut them off. Unfortunately, that's how it is for a lot of people, okay? Even family members, yeah. They don't see your worth until it's gone. And even if you're gone and they're still, if they don't call you, they don't check on you, then they just weren't for you to begin with. Those are the ones that were always jealous of you. Those are the ones that never wanted good for you, okay? You're going to see, when you cut someone off, everything comes to the light on who they are, okay? And you're going to see who these people are. You're not going to like it. It will be heartbreaking for some of you. But deep down, you know they weren't good for you to begin with, okay? And it's just time to move on into your next phase. You got to let these people go because they're no good for you. You're not getting all the opportunities that you should be getting, that you deserve here because of these people. You have to cut them off, okay? And, you know, it's like you hide who you truly are, your true feelings. It's like you're always wearing a mask here around these people, pretending to be something you're not. And you're getting tired, and your soul, you know, you're not being elevated. It's like you people want to bring you down because you're not made to be down. You're made to be shining and vibrant in your own authentic self, okay? And these people are bringing you down, okay? They're gaslighting and, you know, making you feel really bad about yourself, okay? And those are the ones that need to be cut off because they want to throw shade on your light, okay? Don't allow anybody to throw shade on your light. Anybody who does that, they are not meant for you. That's it. It's a red flag. You know, don't mistake in it the first time. Nope. The first time is the right answer for you. The first time they treat you that way, that's who they are. Okay? That's who they are. So leave that person be, or people be. Now someone here wants to have a higher commitment with you, an eternity, a partnership, a union. Somebody is interested in you and wants to have this commitment with you, a higher one. So you might be dating someone right now. They want you to maybe go further. Maybe they want to be engaged with you, move in with you. Okay, if you're married already, maybe they want to buy a house with you, or, you know, have children with you, or get a pet with you, or something. There's a higher commitment in something here. Or just the commitment, if you're married, is it's going to become even stronger than what it is, okay? And then if you're single here, there's someone here who's looking for some sort of commitment, something stronger. Or they see you as a person they could commit to, okay? Yeah, so this is gonna cause you to like a tower is gonna fall, okay? You turning your back on all these people, turning them away, it's gonna cause a tower. It's gonna give you, you know, it's like you have to sabotage this whole thing with all these people that are negative towards you. Everything that doesn't suit you, it's like you're being guided to let go of, including jobs, okay? If you're in a dead-end job working 9 to 5 and you're miserable there, right? Well, maybe it's time to get another one, okay? Maybe you need to do something else that you're good at that you don't even realize that you're good at doing, okay? So it could be a love thing. It could be you know, needing to let go of people. You know, it could be anything of that's not doing well for you, that's not making you happy. Now's the time to get rid of it so that the better options can come in, like starting new. and it's going to be a sudden change, okay? Okay, thank you. It's going to be a sudden changes here, and people are going to be into shock about this because you're not normally like this, but you're fed up. You're fed up, and they're going to be surprised on your transformation here. They're going to be very shocked at your transformation. They're not going to be used to this new you, but it's very much so necessary to do so. Sorry, my daughter's in here. Quiet, okay. Thank you. Let's see. I don't think it opens for me. Alright, let's see. There's a twin flames here going on, it looks like. Your polar opposites is watching you, I feel like. Your twin flame. They see that you are doing well in your life, so they want to come and sabotage that. They want to come back and cause issues again for you. Alright, welcome back everyone. Sorry about that. Yeah, so the twin flames is like in your energy again. So some of you are transforming, okay, into a higher energy, and this twin flame isn't. There's still, that there's still in that low vibration energy, okay? And they're feeling it, they're feeling your transformation, and it bothers them a lot because they were supposed to be part of the transformation. They were supposed to level up, but they chose not to because their options seem much better of a choice than, leveling up. Because they are karmic, okay? They are like a lower vibrational karmic type of person. They're younger. This twin flame is younger. They have a lot of healing to do, and they're not doing it. So, it hurts them. It hurts them. It hurts their soul to know that you're doing well. You're making really good choices. You're transforming, like you're getting these blessings, and they're not, okay? Because they're not doing the work, and they refuse to do the work. Some of them actually think that you doing the work was going to give them an abundance, okay? They thought they're going to, get an abundance off of you, out of your energy, okay? But you're extremely guarded here. You're very protected. They're not going to be able to do any of that. Some of them are planning on coming back in just to cause you heartbreak and pain, and playing those games of ghosting you. If they were doing that before, they want to do it again. Anything to trigger you and get you into a lower vibrational state, okay? Because you vibing high makes them lack anything. They're not getting anything good here. They're not getting their abundance. The abundances that they were getting out of your energy before has now been cut off for them. It's no longer this relationship, not even relationship, it was just, you learned what you had to learn with this karmic twin flame here, and you moved on. And this person feels like, you didn't move on. They feel like you can't move on without them. So that's what's going to come into flourish and a shock to them when they realize that, you're not vibing, you're not interested in them anymore like you used to be. You're not feeling that pull as strong as you used to. You don't find them attractive. Some of you don't even find them really that attractive anymore. Okay, maybe for looks they're okay, but I'm seeing here that even some of you are not attracted to them anymore. because this contract is over. Like, this healing thing that you were supposed to do together with them, it's over. You're always going to be a twin flame here, but, and they come every lifetime, okay? They come every lifetime with lessons that you need to learn from them, but you already learned everything you needed to learn here. There's nothing else for you with this person. It's over, okay? You moved on, you're in a different journey, a different path than they are. It's a separation here because they made their choice, and their choices were to stay in that lower vibrational karmic state of mind. They didn't want to heal anything, okay? So they're in a whole, they're staying where they're at, and you moved far, far away from them energetically, okay? They don't even feel you as strong. They'll always feel pulled to you because that's part of their karma, is, you know, everything that they hurt you with, all the backstabbing, all the ghosting, and all the triggers and stuff that they caused you, right? It's hitting them harder than it hit you, and it's permanent for them because it's a karma for them for not, you know, healing what they were supposed to heal in this lifetime once again, okay? But it's a choice this person made. So they're not going to get this abundance that they were stealing from you to begin with. In the beginning, they were playing a lot of ghosting and all that, triggering you. It was all about stealing your energy and using your energy to gain opportunities for themselves, okay? Now that's no longer happening because they can't. You're fully protected now, and they're not in the same level of energy as you anymore. They can't do this anymore, and so it's very frustrating for them. So they're looking for, they're really thinking of ways that they can come and hurt you again, backstab you again, give you a lot of pain and loss, feeling like, you know, you've been attacked in some way. They want to attack you in some way energetically, but they can't because you're much stronger than they are, and nothing will affect you anymore because what's done is done. There's no more feeling like that anymore to be played with. So everything they were trying to do, they're trying to do to you now, it's not going to work, and it's actually going to hurt them with more karma than they ever had, unfortunately. So that's their choice, you know. They're a very dark person here. They get off on hurting you and putting you and triggering you, okay? They like that. They're from the dark. You made healthy choices. You know, nothing about this person turns you on. Nothing about this person you're attracted to anymore. Their energy is very low. You feel that they're low, and they're very negative energy. A lot of them are very lusty, very controlling, arrogant, aggressive. You no longer want that in your life because you chose to make healthier choices in your life is what you did. So from now on, that's all you want is healthy choices here. You're not looking for anything anything less, okay, than what you had with this twin flame. Because I feel like this twin flame really did a job on you, but you healed. You're very strong. You did the work on your own. And they weren't there to support you or help you out in any kind of way. They were there to do the exact opposite. Okay? So, moving on, making healthier choices, and they're just sitting there stagnant, looking for an opportunity to come in and mess up your shit, you know? That's what they want to do, and that's not going to happen. Because you're already aware of that. You're very aware of that, and you're not going to allow that to happen. You're much stronger than they are, you know. And they're going to actually be, and they're always running, they're going to be running from you anyway. Once they try to get close to you, they won't be able to handle your energy at all. It's just no way. You vibe way too high for this person. And they're afraid of their own demons. They don't even have control of their demons that they summon. Some of them are like warlocks and whatnot. And they summon demons. Okay. That's what they do. And this person, they're even afraid of their own demons. So I don't even see them. Even the demon won't come near you. You're just vibing too high. Yeah. Alright, let's see what else is going on. I'm seeing here someone has a family member, a son, a daughter, a niece, a nephew, I don't know, somebody maybe in their 20s or something. Oh no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Sorry about that, you guys. That came unexpectedly. My allergies. Oh, sorry if I blew your eardrum out. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm seeing someone here. They could be like an 18-year-old, or I feel it's a young person, a younger person. It's a younger energy, right? Or they just don't have any experience of anything at all. Like, it's a really young energy. Their body or their mind is younger than what they are. So, for instance, they could be an adult in their 20s, but mentally they act like a teenager still. They just haven't grown out of that. They didn't have the best, I want to say this person wasn't raised with their parents, but by other people, like other family members raised them. For whatever reason, I don't know. It looks like some other family members raised them. It looks like their parents had to move somewhere to do something, and it's not that the parents don't love their child. They didn't abandon them, but the child does feel like they were abandoned when they were a child, because although the parents told them what was going to happen, they never went back to get this child from the family members. It looks like, these parents ended up having to move somewhere far for a job, or for better opportunities. But in order to do that, it's like they couldn't bring their kid with them. Maybe it's a different country. I'm seeing a place where it's really hot, or it gets really hot. Yeah, so it looks like these parents here, it was like they did something to, they thought they were going to have better opportunities in a different country, okay? Like better jobs, more money, okay, stuff like that. I mean, they weren't like struggling or anything really bad where they were living prior, but they thought that they could make it better somewhere else. And when this happened, these parents were a lot younger in that time when they had this child, and it looks like the child couldn't go with them until they got settled. So they went somewhere to settle for better opportunities. Things didn't work out for them. They ended up splitting up, getting divorced. There was cheating involved with the mother of this child. She ended up cheating with someone and had 3 other children. Yeah, feminine energy. So it looks like 3 feminine energy, maybe 3 daughters, or there could be sons that have feminine energy too. So whatever, she had 3 other kids or something. 3 or 4 maybe. Maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 children. I don't know if the other ones are hers or not, or if they're friends of the kids. I see about 5 children running around. I don't know if they're all hers or whatever. I mean, it could be a neighbor's kids, it could be family members. I don't know. She had kids with someone else. Okay, she ended up choosing a karmic, but she is karmic also. There's a lot of lessons for this woman to learn here, and I'm not saying she's a bad woman. It's just that she was young, it looks like, and didn't have much opportunities. She got married too young, way too young, underage. And I guess whatever country they come from, it's okay to get married at whatever age as long as you have the consent of a parent, which they got the consent of. The masculine that they married was a Leo here. It looks like a Leo fire sign. They're 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 older, more mature, very stable as far as finances go. Um, they were really good at money, keeping things afloat, I guess. So this woman didn't have much opportunity. She ended up, hanging around with the wrong crowd when she moved to a different country. It looks like, or a different state, whatever it is. It's like the child couldn't go with them because they had to go settle somewhere. And until they got settled that somewhere, and make a certain money or whatever they were trying to plan out, they were trying to get settled. And the plan was, once they got settled, they were supposed to bring this child over. Well, things went wrong because what happened here is like they both pretty much sacrificed their child over an opportunity that, it was just something like that, with sacrificing their kid over to a family member for this opportunity. And when they came over, their dreams or their perception of what they were going to do to make more money and all that stuff, the land of opportunity I'm hearing they thought it was going to be, wasn't. It was about hard work. It was about a lot of bills to be paid that they're not used to paying because where they come from, it's not like that. It's different. It was a whole different world, a whole new world for them. And they went through a lot of struggles and loss and deception here. The woman ended up, cheating on someone because things were going wrong in her life. She didn't have transportation. There was a lot of struggles. And this person ended up cheating because they were also in this woman was working with other women or feminine energies that like to party and have a good time. This woman didn't know anybody, didn't have friends or whatever. So she was a bit desperate. She was being codependent. She's a very codependent energy. Anyway, she made a mistake. That mistake ended up causing her to get pregnant. And then after that pregnancy, it caused a divorce. And she ended up getting married or settling with that person that she cheated with, it looks like, and had more children. I don't know if it's 3, 4, 5, whatever. I don't know. I do see 5 children, but I said I don't know if they're all hers or not. So the sun, I just said the sun, so I guess it's a masculine energy. Could be an Aries here or a Taurus. Well, they have Aries and Taurus. I'm feeling heavy Aries. This younger person is. Anyway, they feel like they were abandoned growing up. They felt like an abandonment here. Their parents never came and got them from this living situation. They grew up with people, like with family members who were just about money. Both parents was giving enough money to this child. Even after the divorce, they were both still sending money to this person here to take care of their child. But this person would lie. It looks like it's a feminine energy and also dominant energy. But she has children, so it's definitely a woman here and a man, which could be her husband. And they're very greedy here. This woman would lie and tell the both parents that are divorced because they don't speak to each other. They weren't speaking to each other at all. She would tell them that one is not paying child support, that she's getting nothing from both parents or whatever. She needs money to support this son of theirs. So And she would tell both parents that because they weren't talking. So she was making a lot of money off of them. Plus, wherever she lives, the government pays this family money for having children all the way up until they're like 18 or 21 or longer, as long as they're in school. It's like a government, it's not government assistance. It's they do this to all the people who are a citizen there. It looks like it's something to do with the government. They give money when you have children. This woman took a lot of money from this couple, and they weren't good to this child here. This child, developed anxiety issues, angerment issues. This woman would say things and do things to make this child angry, upset on purpose. They weren't a good parent, put it that way. All right, so this person, they didn't treat them like a family member. Anyway, when this child grew up into an adult, they didn't have the same. It seemed like they didn't have the opportunities, or they weren't encouraged to go for the opportunities because of this greedy person with money here, not wanting to educate this person more or give. I don't know, they just weren't a good parent, put it that way. They were making sure that this child stayed codependent on them so they wouldn't go anywhere, so that they can keep collecting money. But once the money stopped coming because both parents figured out what was going on, and she was cut off, that's when she decided to kick out this child. Well, they're not a child anymore, they're grown. They're over 21, I'm saying. But mentally, they act younger than what they are, okay? It's like their mind didn't grow. They were home a lot. They weren't around good people. What do you want to call it? It's hard to explain it, but they didn't mature like they're supposed to mature the right way, because the parents were very toxic. Not the parents, but the family members were very toxic, and they were in a good environment, okay? So that development, changing into a grown person, it didn't get there because of all the trauma and stuff that they went through, it seems like. Anyway, no money was coming in from the parents anymore because that child was supposed to get a job. And also this woman was also keeping this child in school. They were getting some bad grades here, and she was trying to get the child to stay in school longer so that she can continue getting payment from the parents. The school department told her, no, we don't keep any children back. If they don't do well, they keep going and they go to junior college and just get their credits that way, but they cannot stay in high school forever. Because she thought if she kept them in high school longer, she'd get more benefits through the government plus the parents, as long as the child was in school. But now he's working, and now that he can get a job and everything, and he finished school, she doesn't have any more of those opportunities with the money. She's not getting that money in. So she pretty much kicked them out. That's so sad. What kind of family member does that? So she kicks them out. She sends them to someone else. It looks like someone on the father's side. I don't know if it's a cousin, an uncle, I don't know. And now it's also toxic for this boy to be there too, because this person is not grown, okay? They're not mature enough. They struggle a lot with their own thing, and plus it was unexpected for them to get this boy at their doorstep. It was very unexpected. They weren't expecting he wasn't expecting this boy to come to their home like that, and it wasn't a bad time. This person was looking for another place to live because pretty soon they're going to be evicted. They're being evicted. They're being evicted because their friend, who was allowing them to stay there in some sort of separate little apartment house thing, he was paying rent, and then once the wife, who was very greedy and karmic and toxic, the friend's wife found out she could make more money on people renting apartments in her property, and she knows that this guy's friend would not be able to pay what she wants for rent after everything is fixed up. So she made an excuse saying that she wants to make an expansion of the home or something like that, just to get them booted out of there. So yeah, she wants to make more apartments there and kick this person out, even though they're paying some sort of rent, but they have different laws there. So yeah, she's very greedy, but she's gonna get karma for that, kicking this person out and being greedy. Things are not going to work out. She'll never have tenants who pay on time. She's not going to have tenants who are clean. There's going to always be problems, plumbing problems I'm seeing. She's going to have a lot of issues here. A lot of damage is going to be happening to her apartments or something. Yeah, plumbing and all that. It's all her karma that's going to happen. She's not going to be able to afford all the work and care that's going to come along with this, what she's deciding to do here after throwing this guy out because of her greediness. Okay, what else? So this boy is living there, and this guy is frustrated. It's another man that they live with, it could be a cousin, some kind of family member here, I don't know what kind. That's their only option. There's no other family or anybody that will take this boy in. He has addictions here of alcohol, and it looks like he smokes weed or something, like marijuana. I mean, what kid doesn't, though? I mean, not all kids do, obviously, but it's not like an addiction where I don't feel like it makes them lazy because this person likes to go out and stuff, but like I said, their mind is still in that, teenage type of thing. This person was, they had to be indoors a lot, so that they're just exploring, things here like teenagers do, right? They could be in their early 20s, but like I said, they didn't have that teenage time where they were, doing crazy things and being obnoxious and being a teen, a normal teen. They didn't have that. So now that they feel like they have the opportunity to do that somewhere else, they are. But it's causing issues here for the person that is taking care of them in a way. It looks like they are coming in late, partying too much, going with a lot of people and all that stuff, being a normal teenager, okay? And you know what, there's men who are still in their 30s doing that, okay? I have an uncle like that. I did, They just like to party, they like to be free and single and whatever, and that's fine to be that way. And the only problem is that this kid isn't, he doesn't have a job yet, okay? He doesn't have a job yet, he doesn't have his own place to live, and he is, crossing the boundaries here, stretching the limits on his partying and coming in too late. So it's not being respectful to the person that they're living with, okay? And they're getting really upset about it, constantly complaining to the parents about his behavior. Both parents are worried. The mother struggles to give money to the son here, until they get a job, because she has 3 or 4 or 5 other children that she has to feed and take care of. The father, keeps pushing this boy to get a job. But the thing is, okay, bottom line, this boy, he needs to heal. He hasn't been around anybody that's loving and caring most of his life. Okay, so he has a lot of healing to do, and that's just not helping. Okay, all this complaining and everything, it's just not helping this person heal. I understand that, they're grown enough to be on their own. They might seem that way, but mentally they're not. Okay, and they need that help, and they're struggling with that. They're still in their teenage years in their mind, because it's like with the trauma that happened with them, they skipped all that. So, this person is just not a good candidate to be helping this person, this teenager, this 20-something-year-old. Okay, he's not a good candidate for this work. He doesn't have experience enough for this. So it's causing a lot of problems here for whoever this belongs to. It's causing a lot of issues. Okay, a lot of issues here, and money is also a problem here. So yeah, both parties are trying to support this, but now it looks here that the person that's taking care of this person, the younger person, it's like they're becoming greedy, impatient. They're a bit jealous.
I got you a surprise.
Thank you, Mama. Oh, hold on one second, everyone.
You can open it. It's like this.
Sorry about that, everyone. I do have my daughter home, so she had to show me some things. Anyway, okay, so that's what I'm getting for that anyway. So, this person, older person who is taking care of this younger person, it's like, they feel a bit jealous because it looks like this younger person has more opportunities. They have nice clothes, nice things. Material-wise, they do have nice things from wherever they came from. They wanted to make sure that this kid did dress well and stuff because, again, they don't want people to think that they're not taking care of them out in the public, in the community. But emotional-wise, they weren't there for this child, okay, growing up, which is, really important, more important than any kind of wardrobe. Anyway, so it looks like this person here was very jealous of this kid here, because both parents love this child and support this child, and so they're always complaining about this child, asking money all the time to take care of this child, and they are getting money for the child to take care of them. Even willing to pay where they're going to be staying at, like rent or something, helping all that. Yeah, it's causing a lot of conflict here. So, but what I do see here, whoever this belongs to, that the boy is going to get a job. He will be getting a job. And then things will be much different. They will mature once they get this job. They're going to be around people. They're going to it's going to make their mind grow, okay? They're going to understand things, perceive things in a different way. They're going to be around better people, okay, and have much more opportunities. And this person, this younger person here is going to change. There will be changes, and it will be for their own good, okay? So if there maybe is a parent here watching me, I don't know who's going through this, but I'm hearing the name Christina. I don't know who Christina is. Maybe it's part of this reading. It's part of this reading, Christina. Christina, I'm hearing that name. Um, yeah, so things are gonna change for this boy, okay? He is going to get his job. He's gonna be independent. He's gonna be able to pay rent, get a place to live, okay? People are very attracted to this person's energy. I feel strongly that they're an Aries here. They're naturally a leader, like a born leader. They don't follow anybody, they lead people, okay, in groups. So they're going to find their own people that they click with, and it's going to change them, okay? It's going to change them. So they just need some patience here. Patience is needed because it's like they are going to transform, but you know, this is also a karma for this person that they're living with, because the person that they're living with, you know, they're very codependent on family members and stuff for things, and you know, this is kind of like a karma, okay? Because it's like they're always expecting everybody to take care of them, but they don't take care of anybody else. And this is shining light on the person who was once taking care of this person, this older person. And it's shining a light to them, meaning, you know, in a way where, you know, this person has been giving money and stuff to this person, but this other person, you know, it's just to show them that, you know, I've done all this for you, but now I'm asking you to help me with my son or my nephew or whatever, and you know, this is what you do, type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, you don't help me, but you expect everything from me. But this is a lesson between both of these parties in a way, okay? And it's not a bad lesson. It's a good lesson, and it's about, you know, it has to be, you give, you get, you gotta you know, it's a give and receive type of energy that had to be here, that needs to be taught between these two masculines that are older, right? There was no giving and receiving here. It was just one-sided all the time. I feel like this other masculine that's older is also, you know, they are karmic, okay? They are lower vibrational. They do have a lot of lessons to learn. That's all it means, is they have lessons to learn. They're very codependent on people for certain things. And also there's not a lot of opportunities where they live, so they do struggle with that. So, you know, it doesn't help. But it still shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be so much complaining here. It should be, you know, this is your family, you know what I mean? They're not treating this person, this younger person here, as a family member, but the complete opposite, you know what I mean? So I guess that's the energy here. But it will get better. It will get better for everyone that's dealing with this. That's dealing with this situation here. Okay, let me see what else is going on. More coming up on this one. I'm gonna grab. We can take a look here. Alright. Okay. It looks like somebody had just moved to a different location. To seek better opportunities here. You're being watched at this time. The person who moved. And I'm seeing two owls here also. All right, somebody is watching you who had just moved somewhere. You have an admirer. It was like the first time they saw you, they're already in a lust with you. You're new. You might have moved to a place that's a smaller town or a smaller city where, not too much goes on there, it looks like, and someone is viewing you as someone new, exciting, okay? And, when you move to a new place, especially like a small town and stuff like that, sometimes people get excited and be like, oh my God, it's like a breath of fresh air, right? So everybody wants to get to know you, who you are, make sure you're not some creep or something that's going to eat their kids or something. So, everybody wants to get to know you, and everybody's attracted to you because you're so unique and different. So maybe either you moved into the country, or you moved into a city, okay, and I don't know, you're just different from the people that you're around right now, okay? To me, I feel like you might have moved to the country where it's more quiet, away from people, like too many people. It feels like, I'm feeling like it's some kind of small town type of deal. And like you have this someone who saw you in town somewhere, because I am seeing like an old-fashioned town. I mean, it could be a town inside of a big city, like a small rural area or something like that. But it looks to me it's like a town that has old-fashioned historical buildings, historical things, okay, that you move to. And there's a lot of families, like very family-oriented people, humble people. You got nosy people. Who doesn't? Especially in a small town. Anyway, someone's admiring you there. They could smoke cigarettes or marijuana or cigars. They smoke something. This person views you as a breath of fresh air, something unique. It's very attractive because of your uniqueness. You're very different from other people that they've dated or been around. And they have a lot of interest in you. Let me see what goes on here. Your energy is very magnetizing. So it's like your little magnet to this person here also. Oh my God, they're very drawn to you. This person's very drawn. They think that you're very beautiful here. And you're very high vibrational. And they love that. Let's see. More about this. They're waiting for this opportunity to come and talk to you and get to know you. But they're waiting for you to settle in first, because I think you had just moved there not too long ago. And they're just waiting for the opportunity for you to settle in before they get acquainted with you. But they can't wait. They're watching you. They definitely want to take you out on a date. They want to show you around. They want to give you a tour of the town or wherever you guys live. They want to show you around. They're a very humble person, very nice and kind-hearted. Okay. I feel like maybe this fall, things will get, by fall, I'm seeing things will get stronger between you and this person. This is a soulmate. This is a soulmate coming through in this small town. So yeah, it's being divinely guided for someone here. for you to move to this place was meant to be, because your soulmate is there waiting for you. They're there. They're watching you already. They think, they know that you're unique, and they're very drawn to you, and they know there's something mystical about you here. And they just keep watching you like a hawk. They're making sure that, no other suitors come to steal you away from them. It's kind of like possessive type of way, but not in a negative way. I don't feel them. They're very protective, but they're not like negative. They're a good person, okay? They're very loving and giving here, and they're very humble. Okay? They're not controlling, they're not too dominant, they're not like that. They have a protective energy, but it's not negative energy. This person's been in this town for their whole life. So they've never seen anybody or felt anything like how they feel now. This person's been manifesting you in. Okay, they've been manifesting you in. And it's coming through. I think both of you has been manifesting this, whether you know or not. Realize it or not, I mean. This person's been manifesting you in. Wishing and hoping somebody new would come into their life instead of these boring people that they grew up with their whole life. That's what I'm getting here. They might work in a city, but live in a town type of thing. Or some of you might have moved because of your job. Okay, maybe you changed jobs, or your job moved, or maybe, the prices were too expensive where you were living, so you had to move. I mean, it's different for everyone, okay? The rent is way too high everywhere, so I don't blame you. The person that, your soulmate, this is your soulmate. Your soulmate here, they're your emperor. Yeah, they've been dreaming for you to come. They've been manifesting you in. They like nature. They like to be out in the woods. They might like to hunt, camp. They're alone a lot. They might have a dog. They love to be in nature. But they see you as a very mystical type of person. They've been put out in the cold by a couple of people here. So in the beginning, when they first meet you, they are a very warm-hearted and good-hearted person, but they're the person that wants to take it slow here because they have been in situations where, things didn't go well for them, okay? They've been through some karmic relationships, they've gone through some lessons here, and some hard ones, some hardship. But this person is very wise, okay? They are very wise. They've been here many lifetimes, it feels like. They're a very strong soul. They're very strong. And very wise and humble here. Not much gets this person mad. Like, they don't get triggered by things easily, but you trigger their heart in a way that they don't even understand it. But they're open to it. That's the thing. They're open to it, which is wonderful. So that means, they're healed. But they want to take things slow to make sure that you're healed before they deal with you. But regardless, they definitely want to show you around. They definitely want to get into your energy here, be a friend to you first. Get acquainted type of energy here. They're thinking a lot about this. They're thinking how they want to come towards you. They're waiting for the opportunity. And they like to daydream a lot too about how things could be with you. Because they're seeing how you are. They're paying attention to how you fix your home, or how you deal with people, how you perceive things. They're watching all of that, okay? And they really like you in your way because you seem very friendly and humble here. There's just some uniqueness about you, and they're very attracted to it. Maybe it's your personality, your character. They're really attracted to it, and it's very unique. So they'll be coming in, but I feel like by when the weather gets cooled off, like in the fall, things will, they might come, I feel like they're going to come through before the fall, but by the fall, I'm feeling you two are going to be connected, okay? Like in a romantic way. They see that you're very intuitive. They feel that you're very different from the rest of the people that they've been around. And they want to unite with you. And it's going to be a very peaceful, very loving connection here. This person's going to be really good for you, okay, whoever you are. This person's going to be really good for you. You're going to enjoy their company. You're going to have a loving home here with this person. And this person also sees that you fulfill a home with love, okay? So it can be both. And they definitely see you as, the sun here. They feel like you're just so unique and so full of light. And you bring light into this town here. They feel like you bring in this energy of light, of life to this person and people around you. You have a unique energy, okay? And you make people happy naturally. You don't have to do anything. Just your smile alone brings people, you attract people with just your smile, People you're well liked, okay? People are going to really like you. Of course, you're going to get ones that are negative, and those negative Sallys, you know what I mean? You can't get rid of those, but those don't matter. You just ignore those ones. And you're going to have a lot of opportunities here together. The both of you will have a lot of opportunities coming your way. Maybe some of you deal with computers here, or you deal with electronics, or they do. Something to do with electronics here. Could be computer, electronics, I don't know. Electrician, something like that. Yeah, so they see that you are just new, so you're going to be exploring things here. They want to take things slow, like I said. They know that you want to settle in, but you have get used to your environment. So they're going to give you that time. And that's why I'm saying around fall. Around the fall is when they're going to come in. I don't know if it's going to be the first time they talk to you in the fall. I feel like they're very headstrong about you. So I definitely feel like very shortly they are going to come and talk to you. But as far as going out on dates and stuff like that, I don't think they're going to ask you until around the fall. I could be wrong. Okay, I'm not good with that. But as I'm seeing a couple walking in chilly weather, so you're wearing like sweaters, holding hands. So you could be dating by that time. Okay, so they'll be coming in shortly for that. Okay, so that's what I have for you. If this resonated, let me know. I always like to know in the comments who it resonated with. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a blessed day at that. And if you haven't hit the like and subscribe button, please do so. It's absolutely free and it helps me a lot, and I greatly appreciate each and every one of you who do. Thank you so much. You're so kind. Yeah, so go ahead and hit it, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day. I love you all, and I will talk to you later. Bye.